I'm the eater, not the cooker. This Chucky here is pretty neat, huh? Okay, it's Friday morning. We just checked Facebook Marketplace. They said there was one yard sale right down the road from here. It's like 91 degrees already. It's 10 o'clock in the morning here in Virginia. We're gonna go see if we can find anything good. You ready, babe?
Ready.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, babe, you ready? All right, let's go.
Yeah, I do. Driving with the windows down, singing way too loud. You don't try to change me, you just let me be proud. Oh, I don't feel the pressure to be someone new. Funny how forever feels easy with you. You pull the best from me so naturally, like this is who I'm meant to be.
Welcome back to all of our subscribers. Hi, my name is Day.
And I'm Chad.
If you're into thrift stores, yard sales, and flea markets, then please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe buttons. If you're new here, welcome, and we hope you enjoy the video. Now let's see what we can find.
So sure, 25 on that. What do you think about that one? It's plastic.
We're always looking for stained glass of any kind, but this was more like painted glass, so we left it. And this Corvette phone was just really cool. We had to get that.
Alright, nice subwoofer system here. $100 on it. Alright.
I collect dragons, so when this little guy showed up, I knew that he was coming home.
Hey, I got some cash on me. Hello. Is it piggy bank? Yeah. Can't tell if it's old or not. I kind of like these. These look old.
We've actually had this Snoopy piggy bank before, and we ended up selling it in our booth. At $5, that was a pretty good deal, but there was so much else we wanted to look at, and we ended up forgetting it.
Look how creepy this hamburglar is. He looks like he's about to murder some hamburgers. Yeah, that glass definitely would have scared me as a kid. Okay, what'd you find over here?
Okay, so we got some leapfrog.
Okay, Winnie the Pooh. And how much are they?
They're $1. They've been marked down to $1.
$1? Okay.
On each of them.
That's math lesson. Okay, $1 for that one, and $1 for that one.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So $3?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good to me. See what else is here. This little thing. Air Force Cafe Frog. Paw Patrol. Oh, that's a broken windshield here though. $7 for the Cadillac. I think it's neat though. A little too pricey for me though. That wooden dollhouse down here. $7 for the dollhouse. Alright, let's see what we
This
got
chair was so comfortable, and for $10 I probably would have gotten it, but unfortunately we have no room for it.
Right. Pretty nice. Oh yeah. She had some Harley stuff up there. A Harley, like a pillow type thing. She was asking $3 for it. It doesn't say Harley Davidson anywhere, but call me bacon powder. $4. Huh. That's the swinger's bell right there. How much?
$7.
7? Mhm. About right.
Not real.
Got some weekends here. This one's $1. Got Shrek for $2. Mickey Mouse for $3. I might put this one back though. No, we have a bunch of them here.
Few more weeds.
Yeah, Sing It. Just Dance. This one looks fun. Just Play. That one has ping pong on it. That one's just $1. Just Dance for 99 cents. Where's Waldo? $3. There's a Grease Game. I wonder what that one's going for. $2. Just Dance $2, and then Just Dance
Just
3.
Dance.
So you got Dance 1, 2. I mean, there you go. 2, 3, and 4. Check those other games out.
Okay.
Check those out. Yeah.
You're holding all the things like that. I can hold it again, but
So we're here still at the DAV. Ended up getting 4 video games here for the Wii console. 3 of these
Leapfrog thingies.
Leapfrog games here, still sealed in the package. Those were all $1. The receipt came out to $10.52. I ended up getting these glasses here. They're $1, and they're made by Armani Exchange. They're reading glasses.
Hold on. Yeah, okay. There we
Yeah,
go.
they're reading glasses. So
It didn't want to focus. He needs some reading glasses.
my eyes are getting bad, and that's what they look like on me. I'm not sure it look better without the hat, but at least I could see now up close when I have these on. So got me some nice reading glasses just for $1. I gotta clean them up a little bit, so hopefully I don't look too dorky in them.
I don't think he looks too dorky.
All right. Okay, it's Saturday morning. It's 7:45. We're gonna go back to that yard sale that we went to yesterday. She said she was gonna be putting new stuff out there, like video games and Transformers. We're gonna go and see if we could beat everyone there, and see if we can scoop up some of the Transformers. And then there's some other yard sales. So let's go ahead and go to it. You ready, babe?
Ready?
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
And should benefit financially.
All right, we're here.
Options including 70
Go check it out.
Listening to the latest on
Cool, ready.
radio.
All right, so we got this Voltron here, 25 on it. Has all the accessories and stuff. Looks pretty old. Feels die-cast too. Kettle on caboose. ratchet. Man, if she would have said like 10 for both of them, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's what I was hoping. That's what I was.
Didn't notice it until we watched the video back, but that cat bag right there looks just like our cat Kornichi.
Some stuff. I found this for 25 cents. That was some socks here. 50 cents for the Stitch. Ooh, those are cool. Stitch Halloween ones. Mm-hmm. Looking at those, and then the Garfield ones for 50. Yeah. Just personal buy. 25 cents on it. I was thinking this for $1. For when we have our ornament auctions. Stitch, it's wet, 50 cents. Let me see. Hold it up for the camera. It has charms on it. Hold it by the thing. I think we all know it's Stitch though, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Let me see that apron says. I'm the eater, not the cooker. That's kind of cute. Yeah.
Told you. It's on Facebook. Make sure you don't block anybody in.
Giant warehouse. Alright. We got in there. Some bicycles. Got a sewing machine here. Roller skates. That's kind of neat. Alright, books. Check out any of the toys already. Hi. Okay.
So all the books are $5 for $1.
$5 for $1?
It took me a while to find 5.
Yeah. Alright, so cookbooks. Okay, cool. So you got 5 books for $1?
Yep.
This giant bed set here full of books. That's right here. Books, 5 for $1. So she just went through all this stuff.
Yeah.
Find any good comic books? No. Okay. Wonder how she wants for those. Okay, so we're at the storage warehouse yard sale, indoor yard sale. Got us some free breast cancer bracelets with our purchase. This is it here, as you guys see in the facility. This is the stuff we got here. It all came out to be $4.75. We just gave them 5s to keep the change. You know, it's all for the homeless anyway. So she ended up getting some books. These trucks, these skateboard trucks, these ones are not name brand, but the other ones are name brand. I got 2 sets of skateboard trucks. They were $1 for each set. And then this whole bag of plushes here, looks like we got a vintage dragon here, an ornament, some other plushes, and she ended up getting some of these smell good things, a bunch of it, and some Dale Earnhardt thing. And I ended up getting this cane here. It reminds me of the WB from the WB. Yeah, so I think this is vintage, and I'm gonna look it up, and I might have did pretty good on this. This might be a good resale. But a really nice guy. I thought it was a pipe, but
No.
yeah. But yeah, we're gonna go head to another yard sale, and then after that we might head to the flea market Saturday. So I don't know how busy the flea market's gonna be, but let's go ahead and check it out. Is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's cool. Justin. Harry Potter 8 film collection on Blu-ray. $3. On Blu-ray?
No, not on Blu-ray.
Huh. This is Khoisan, isn't it? This Khoisan. 50 cents for the owl. At once. $1. That's brass. The clip. Got that cool little Khoisan. Man, this looks fun. Outlaws Trinity. That might be worth it. This World War Z. $2. I have to Google it. I'll buy it if it's worth it. What's this? $1. Oh, a little weed basket thing. Look at these things. $5 for? $2 for it. Okay, it's not really a puzzle box. It might be. Might be missing the top. Put my gun in that. Alright, cool. Looks like there's a lot of stuff here. Cool. Stay out of the basement. The haunted car. Oh, those are cool. $1 on this side, 50 cents on this side. Okay. Huh? Yeah. Well, those Goosebumps books are pretty popular. Stuffing animals 50 cents to $3. Yeah, got me pretty good too. Huh. Couple characters. Simpsons. A wrestling ring. Mario. Switch games. Wii games. How much you have on this? Looks like maybe Cinderella just might have included on it. Music box works though. Oh, there's a telescope right here for $30. That's pretty neat too. I know Mike just sold one of these. And he got
We just stopped into the Stagecoach Flea Market here.
These racks here are, all the toys are 2 for $1. I always like looking at them because he's always putting new stuff in them. This is a LeBron James cowboy. Oh. Here you go, Grover. Okay. They're like, I think they're curtains. I mean, if it's tablecloth, it's a nice tablecloth too, though.
Yeah.
And then what'd you find here? National Geographic magazine? Is that old?
Yeah.
Oh, they're on racks. Oh, what do they say?
Huh? They don't say anything.
I don't know. This is $54 though for this. I think it is because he has dual swords and he's in gold in a golden suit. I was thinking about that one and this Chucky here is pretty neat, huh? That's a Jason Voorhees up there. Yeah. Okay.
Do you want me to tell Dottie you can do the rest?
Oh, cars here. Look at these. This is
No, he'll be back later, like probably 2 or 3. You want to get somewhere. You want something out there, or you just
No, I have this old dollhouse from the 80s. I want to see the
yeah, text them. Send them a picture. That's
nice.
the
I still have the original box.
Yeah.
Those things are small, sell parts.
I know we
But I
looked
got.
at the past auction. We did a dollhouse one time, and I don't think it sold. We ended up selling it here.
Okay.
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
was
I got a bunch of other
handmade.
stuff. I got your passer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah. He should be back by 2 or 3.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
I've got all my casserole dishes stacked according to size, but since I have 2 this size, it's kind of like, so I stacked the big one on the bottom, and then the little one's in it, and then I'll put the other big one on the top of it. Upside down. It's like, I really wish I could find just a lid, but.
Okay, we are back at the house, and we'll go ahead and jump right into it. Friday, we went to our first yard sale on a Friday, so we ran up there, and this is what we ended up finding. We ended up spending a total of $20 here at this yard sale. Let's go ahead and get this big thing knocked out of the way first. She was only charging $2 for this Pikachu. As you see here, it's a witchy style Pikachu. It's pretty big. It's probably about maybe 2 feet tall, about 24 inches tall here. Oh, there we go, 20-inch Pikachu. Halloween Witch made by Toy Factory. Yeah, so got that for $2. Thought that was a good buy there. This right here was another really good purchase, I thought, here that we made from her. She only charged $5 for this right here. It's a Native American vase here. And if you want to lift it up and show the bottom. Yeah, so it is signed here. And when I was living over there on the West Coast in San Diego, California, I visited New Mexico and Arizona, and I go in on some of the art galleries where they have a lot of this Native American stuff, and this stuff was through the roof when it went to pricing. It was very expensive stuff, so to find it over here on the East Coast is pretty cool. And there is still a market here on the East Coast for this stuff, so I think that alone is going to get our $20 back just for that vase right there, and that's probably about maybe what, 14 inches? Yeah, probably like a 14-inch vase there. Yeah,
Probably
almost.
about
Yeah, so
13.
yeah, so about 13-inch vase there. All right, so another thing that we ended up getting was this this right here. This
It's like stained glass with pressed flowers.
go ahead and hold it for me.
Yeah.
Stained glass, yeah, like she said, stained glass with pressed flowers. As she here has glass. This is glass, stained glass here, and then it has the metal welding to hold it all together. And then you got look like maybe rose petals.
Yeah, I think so.
Rose petals there, pressed in this glass here. Go ahead and spin it around.
You can see the hangers.
And here's all the petals, and here's where you hang it right here. It's all soldered there with the metal. So I thought that was pretty cool. We had some stained glass here recently. Pretty big piece of stained glass. I ended up selling it for $150 on Facebook Marketplace. So I think that's gonna be. I don't think that's gonna sell for $150, but it should be a pretty easy sale. Yeah, little sun catcher action going on there, and that's probably about 14 by maybe 12.
Yeah.
Next item that we ended up getting here is this
Apple iPad.
Yeah, this Apple iPad, and I think it's an Apple iPad 7.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so end up getting this. She said it doesn't come on. She doesn't know exactly what's wrong with it. So we're probably just going to end up listing this on eBay.
For parts.
For parts only.
Yeah.
And yeah, and most likely that's probably going to get our $20 back too. So between this and the vase, I think, yeah, we're going to get our $20 back easily. We'll probably be in the plus there if we sell both of those. And I'm getting some little toys here. This looks like they're like the Wendy's All Dogs Go to Heaven. Yeah, see it says All Dogs Go to Heaven. I forget what his name is there, but you got the him. Yeah, the K9 or whatever his name. Charlie.
Yeah,
Charlie. Yeah, so 2 of those. One's still in the package. Actually, it looks like the other one still might be in the package too. But that's gonna go right in our toy room for our toy auctions on whatnot. End up getting this bag of I can't tell if this is like but they're like little plastic characters here. You got little snail and you got mushrooms, and here I'll have her open it up. I'm not
sure. For crafts.
I think it might
they
be.
Got these little aluminum stickies on them.
Yeah, like
so,
she said, they might
like,
be for crafts. They look like they're like for a Christmas tree or something like that. I'll have her open that up. Well, I go ahead and show you guys this other stuff. All right, ended up getting this Flash Gordon cup here. She was only charging but $2 for this. Like I said, it was over $20, but she just said, give me $20 for it. We just made a pile, and she gave us a little discount. So it's made by Aladdin here, and let's see if we can find a date on it. 1979. So we got some Flash Gordon. Some of the graphics are a little rubbed off there, so that looks like Mr. T right there. But yeah, pretty cool looking cup here, or thermos, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it comes with the lid, and it's pretty clean inside too. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, pretty clean inside. So got a little thermos action. Probably just gonna go ahead and list that on online. So we got that one. End up getting this phone here. It's a car phone. Corvette says Exxon number 93. You got number 93 on it. You know, you got the dial. The dial there. And she only wanted $1 for this, so I thought that was pretty cool. Haven't seen a phone like that. So gave her $1 for that. That's kind of like what we look for is kind of things for like $1, so we can flip them for like 10. I think that's going to be easy flip. These Jedi Knights, the tin on this is a little messed up.
But the cards are still in their plastic, which is really cool, and they're metal.
Yeah, so this contains some metal cards in here. I'll have her open that up real quick. So what do you have here?
We've got little mushrooms, little rabbits, little deer, snail, little squirrel or chipmunk. Probably a chipmunk.
Yeah, so these are all like plastic. Here, you guys a closer look there. I like this snail. He's pretty neat. Look at that. So yeah, I guess they're maybe for little dioramas, little craft projects. I thought that was like for a Christmas streamer at first, because we didn't take it out of the bag. Got your little frog here. That's pretty cute, right? All little plastic pieces here. They look vintage too.
Yeah, they look hella vintage.
Yeah, they look super vintage. It looks like you got a beaver there, and got the jackrabbit, and then a bunch of little mushrooms. So I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do with this. I just thought, she only wanted $1 or 50 cents for it. I went ahead and we pulled the trigger on that. Cause that's some eggs here and some other little vegetable looking things. But yeah, I got that. This tin here was only like $1. And as you see here, it comes with metal cards in it. You see the tin. These are like tin cards, and they're still in their plastic. So we have it says Jedi Knights. We have Anakin Skywalker, which is Darth Vader, of course.
Yep.
We have this monster here.
From the ice planet.
A Wampa ice creature. She said from the ice planet. Of course, we got Luke Skywalker. There he is, Luke Skywalker. A little information on the back. We got Yoda.
Jedi Master Yoda.
Yep. Jedi Master Yoda. A little information on the back. These are neat. There's 5 of them that come in this tin. I'm not sure if that's all 5.
Yeah, it says that it was supposed to come with 5 cards.
Okay, and then we got Kenobi. So yeah, all 5 cards. So that's complete. Thought that was a pretty cool buy, and like I said, she only charged like $1 for it. she had like a dollar box, and she didn't even really know how to price these. That's why she just said everything for 20, because some of this stuff was only really kind of just worthless. But we bought this for our personal little collections here. Some Hello Kitty Pezzas here. Thought those were cute. She's probably gonna put those right in her display case. They stand, they stand up, so they'll be able to stand behind some of her other little figures in her display case. We got a little Bo Peep. I think this is from Toy Story. Funko Pop here. Has some scuffing on it, but once again, probably got that for free. Most likely all this is going to be for free, knowing we got that iPad, and we only paid $20 for this. We got this Disney watch here. I'll have her open that up real quick. Okay. So it says Disney right there, and we have, looks like Mickey Mouse, and it has crystals, little pendant on it, and this thing is like brand new.
Yeah, it's in really good shape.
Yeah.
I mean, if they wore it, they didn't wear it much.
Yeah, leather strap on it. So yeah, got that. End up getting this Tiffany cup here from Chucky. Romance is Dead. Really nice. So we got some horror flicks here. We got some Child's Play. All right, we got Tiff. Some plushes here. All the plushes were like $1. This is Scorch. Is it Scorch?
Sapphire.
Oh, Sapphire, excuse me. Sapphire the dragon. So yeah, we got with the big eyes, we got Sapphire. Oh, let's go with the dragon theme. We seen this the other day at a thrift store, and they were charging $3 for it. And she was like, "Man, I should have got it." And so it was cool to find this there for only $1. I was like, "Yeah, see, it was meant to be." So we got this dragon here. It's a Zodiac dragon, a TY Beanie Baby. So I'm glad we only paid $1 for this, and we skipped the other day at the thrift store for paying $3 on it.
So cool.
Because she's just gonna keep it. Yeah,
I'm gonna keep this one.
It's a pretty big one. Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah.
He's so cool.
So cool. And then end up getting this TY dragon here. This is Scorch. Okay,
yes.
Yeah, I knew one of them was Scorch. Still with the tags, so I'll make sure I put some comparisons up there for y'all. See if I can see what dates they come from. She found this otter here. He's actually full of beans too, like the Beanie Baby style. And he's pretty big also, but he's made by a brand called SOS. I guess it's called
Save Our Space.
Abbreviated for Save Our Space. Yeah, so yep, got the otter. Cool creatures there. I got a Squashmallow. Where's it at?
He's right behind you.
Yeah, I ended up getting this one for myself here. Oop. This one here. Yeah, she only wanted 25 cents for it. It's pretty big. I like vampires, especially like green looking vampires. Green vampires are like my thing. And it had some staining on it. But I didn't know these Squashmallows were actually washable. You could throw them in the wash. So I read the tag there and it said you could wash it. So right when we got home, I threw it in the wash, I threw it in the dryer, and sure enough, it came out spotless. So
yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I got me a little personal Squashmallow there for a little headrest pillow, a little vampire action. We went back the next day. She said she was putting more stuff out, and you'll see the clip of us going back because, like I said, this was Friday. We ended up going back Saturday morning, first thing in the morning at 8 again. And she said she was going to have Transformers and stuff. And the Transformers were a good deal. It's just I didn't feel like spending that type of money that early. It was like about $16 for the 2 Transformers. And she had a Voltron there that was $25. And it was all worth it. I'm not sure how desirable those Transformers are. So I don't know how quick the flip would have been on it. And it was just a little bit kind of not out of my budget. Just I don't know. I just didn't feel comfortable spending that. Maybe $25 on the Voltron. It was probably worth it. I looked at that up, and that was like $75 free shipping on Amazon, brand new. So there was a little bit of return on there. But for $25, it's gotten to the point where it's like I can either spend $25 and try to double my money at $50 if I flip it, or buy like $25 items and then sell them for $10, which is it's like $250. So I was trying to do like the dollar type of thing, flipping them for 10. That's kind of like my idea. So I passed on that stuff. She found this here the next day, 2005. We actually seen this the first day, and I didn't put it in the bundle. We got Tinkerbell here. She's a little Tinkerbell the fairy, and
Christmas snow globe.
Yeah, little Christmas snow globe. We got from the Disney store. So $2 for that. We only had to spend $5. We didn't even ask her for any bargains or anything. It was early in the morning, and she didn't really look like she was ready to haggle. She just put the Transformers out, and I didn't want to, not lowball her. It wouldn't have been a lowball offer. It's just I didn't want to talk her down any. It was early in the morning, and I'm sure she wasn't really in the mood for that type of bargaining. And I could have been wrong about that, but it was early, and usually most people, she would have sold those Transformers anyway for that price. So I wasn't going to be that guy super early in the morning. She did a solid the day before on Friday. My wife ended up picking up this Garfield here. Dave found this for $3, as you see here. Is there a tag on it anywhere?
Yeah. It's hard to find the tag because he's so foofy.
Okay, so we got a floofy 1978. Okay, yep, 1978 to 1981. So we got a long-haired Garfield here, plush, and it's pretty big too. It feels like a real cat actually when you hold it. It's kind of like, you know, it kind of has that slouchiness to it. But yeah, that was fun. It was such a good stop that we had to stop back the next day, and we went to a thrift store. Keep in mind, this is Friday again, where there wasn't any other yard sales Friday. So we went to a thrift store right after that. We'll jump right into that. Okay, the next stop was a DAV right down the road from us. We always stop in there, and found these video games in there. And most of these were $1 to $2. We took the price tags off because we already got them listed on online. So we got Just Dance, Disney Party. We Jumpstart Adventure Island. We have Shrek, the Carnival Craze. I don't know what these are worth, to be honest with you. Like I said, I'm going to put all the comparisons up there. And Just Dance 4. I got a pair of glasses that day, too.
Yeah, they're right here.
Also, these were $1 a piece. These were all marked down. Originally, they had these for like $3 at one point. Then they went to $2, and they finally got down to $1. We have these Imagine Desk by Leapfrog. Math Lesson 2. We have Math Lesson 1, and that was also just 99 cents. So that was right kind of in line what we're trying to do here. And also 99 cents. Still sealed in the package for a day with Winnie the Pooh. So yeah, so they're these little interactive games. You have to have the system, and these are just the cartridges and the books for them. So you have to have the games for it, and to interact with these and play with these. But as you see here, is like coloring books and all different types of educational focus type activities to do. So yeah, we're probably going to just put those in a lot and probably list those on online just as a 3-set lot. And yeah, I think I spent I think it was like $10 there. It was like $10 I spent there at the thrift store for 4 Wii games, 3 interactive games, and these glasses. These glasses were just $1 on the dollar rack. As you see here, it says 99 cents. And these are actually made by Armani Exchange. I said, wow, that's pretty cool. That probably has some value to it. And these are actually, see if, yeah, there's the models right there. See if I can get that to focus. But yeah, I can't get it to focus. But it says AX3115. That's the model for these. It's kind of hard for me to read up close. And I actually use reading glasses already, just a cheap pair that I got from like the dollar store. So I just got me a little bit nicer pair. I'm probably going to hold on to these, but I'm sure they have some value, and I'll put the comps up there. But yeah, that was an easy stop. I think just with these games right here, we're going to get our money back and make a little bit. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next stop. Okay, at this next stop, we only spent a total of $4.75. For all of this stuff that you see here. Is at a warehouse at a thrift store. So first of all, I've ended up finding this here. It was a mouse pad. It says package includes. It's made by NASCAR. So you got a Dale Earnhardt mouse pad there, and yeah. So yeah, officially licensed by NASCAR. Rev up your desktop. So yeah, a little NASCAR Dale Earnhardt action going on there. We ended up finding this here. And the way they price things there, everything is just by
weight.
By weight. So they have a bucket on a scale there, and they weighed all this. So we got this glass globe here, Christmas ornament, and it has the Earth globe there. So thought that was pretty neat. Came in a really little fancy type of like Chinese looking box there. Found that. She found some of these little scents things. As you see there, at one point they were trying to sell them for 50 cents a piece. Looks like Yankee wax.
Mm-hmm. From Yankee Candle.
Oh, so okay. She says they're from Yankee Candle. So we got hazelnut coffee.
They're all hazelnut. Coffee.
So all hazelnut coffee there. And
she looks one of the best smells.
Okay, so $5. She's gonna put those in the wax melts, I'm sure, our wax warmers. So yeah, so she got those there. This here, at one point they were trying to sell this brass knob or a metal knob. I'm not sure if it's brass or not for $3. But like I said, it was all just weighted, all weighted. So yeah, ended up getting that. I'm not sure if that's worth anything. Found this phone in a box here. One of our viewers said to keep an eye out for these old flip phones because they have a snake game that people like to play on. I know exactly what they're talking about too.
Yeah.
The game they're talking about. But yeah, but I don't know if it's worth anything. But I'll put a comps up there for it. So we got this Siemens T-Mobile phone here. Ended up getting a couple plush there. It looks like we got this Labubu thing. I don't know if it's a fake one or not. We never really kept up with it, but it says the monsters. I thought that was kind of cool. Might throw that in the wash real quick. It has a little bit of, discoloration to it, I guess you could say, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, on a keychain there. So this right here is actually a plush also. This is called a furberry. So it's shaped like a berry, and then I guess what, you just open it, or okay. So the thing opens like that. Yeah, okay, and it's a teddy bear. It looks like it still has its, I'm not sure if that's a tag or not, but yeah. So okay, so go ahead and pull that down. Open up. Okay, so it pops up like kind of like a pop-up book. And then when you fold it back up, it folds up on itself. Okay, so a furberry. Okay, so it's like a Transformer plush there. Little Minecraft dog. There wasn't much there. We found this plush here. Good sized dragon here. What's the tag say on that one? Hasbro. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'll have to put a comp up here for us to see.
Tail. Look.
Oh, shit. Okay, so
It changes up like that.
Yeah, so I guess a little Velcro. Go ahead and put the Velcro on it. Yeah, go ahead and morph them. All right, the books there were $5 for $1. So her being a bookworm that she is, okay, so she got it all Velcroed up. So yeah, so it's like another transforming die. This thing's pretty big too. Yeah. It looks vintage. So like I said, I'll put some comparisons up there to see exactly what that is, maybe what year that comes from. She picked out some books here: Red Pyramid, Family Cookbook, some pretty big ones too. That's probably like maybe almost a 2-inch book there. Some other books, and then this she only charged us. This was part of the 5. It says here, spin that around for me, Ben. It's hard to do this one hand. All right, July, December 1997. The National Geographic magazine, and it comes in this like leather bound or maybe pleather bound case here.
They were
Hold it.
Trying to sell it for $5.
Okay, they were trying to sell it for $5, which makes sense. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of these titles in here. So, National Geographic, yeah, there we go. Zambezi, Italy, earthquakes, aging. So you want to pull one of those out?
Yeah.
Okay. I ended up finding this cane here, L-shaped cane. There's a little bit of damage right here near the top, but nothing too crazy. Really nice old school type cane here. I guess they call it L-shaped. I don't know. I'll put a comp up there, but it's still pretty straight. And it looks like you can customize it if you want. So I'm probably going to end up putting that on Facebook. Not on Facebook, but on eBay. Okay, so here's one of the magazines. Okay, China's.
I mean, look, it's still got the maps in it.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it still has the inserts in there, the map inserts. So, yeah, they look like they're brand new. Go ahead and let's see the cover again. National, you got China's 3 gorgeous. Okay, so yeah, that's a little example of just one of the magazines, and they're pretty good condition. I think one of the spines were a little messed up, but other than that, pretty good condition. And then, like I said, it was only $4.75 for all this. I found some skateboard trucks here, so look, some cruiser longboards trucks here. These ones are unbranded, these ones here, but the bearings in are still really good, and the wheels are in pretty good shape also. They're just dirty. They've been sitting obviously in someone's shed or something like that, but unbranded here. I'm going to show what I'm going to do with those. Just maybe keep that since I have a skateboard collection, probably just use that as a spare or a little private build that I might do. And I'm probably going to end up selling these ones. These are actually branded, and the bearings on these ones are fantastic all the way around. It says race formula wheels here, and they're in still pretty good shape. One of the wheels are kind of bad, and it says Road Rider there. So these are vintage Road Rider trucks. And yeah, here's one of that wheel that was bad. Actually, it was this wheel here. It's still probably roll and still probably function pretty well. Even if I put it on the board, and rode with it a little bit. It just had some road bite to it. But other than that, all the other ones are in still pretty good shape. Once again, just dirty. You get some the wheels alone probably are worth probably $20. Looks like maybe these might have been Sector 9 wheels. Yeah, it may have been Sector 9's 72 millimeter. Does that say 72? Yeah, 72 millimeters. Okay. Yeah, but for $475, like I said, I think these trucks alone is going to make me money. We got the cane, we got some plushes. That was a fun stop. I'm glad we stopped in there. Usually we don't stop in there because it just really doesn't have a whole lot other than books. She likes to rummage through the books and find a couple books. But yeah, that was a fun stop. We'll go ahead and jump into the next stop. Okay, at this stop, actually, we only spent $4 here. We found this robe, this apron here, excuse me. It was brand new. It's got a little wrinkle because it was in the bag, but she only was asking $1 for it. It says, I'm an eater, not a cooker. So we got Garfield apron going on there. And then also, to go with it, there was a placemat right beside it. So we got the placemat to go with it also. She charged $1 for that. She was charging, I think, $1 for this, 50 cents for this. It was Stitch, and I think it's made by Scentsy.
Yeah.
So we got Disney here. I'll go ahead and show them, babe.
Yeah, it's meant to like put those Scentsy, I guess liquids on.
Okay,
it's
so
got that, Yeah,
made by Scentsy here, for Scentsy or by Scentsy, yeah. And yeah, like she said, it's supposed to be an aroma thing that you hang up and you put liquid smell good on it. So yeah, we got Stitch there, so we got some Disney action going on there. I guess they were a Stitch. They like Stitch because we got this rubber duck Stitch here. Yeah, it still has a tag on it, so I thought that was cute. They were only charging 25 cents for that. I ended up getting this little metal piece here. She was asking, I think, $1 for it. And I got this because we're doing a Christmas. We sell ornaments, Christmas ornaments, and I needed something to hang the Christmas ornaments on and display them while we're selling the single ones live on our auctions. Yeah, for example, like this, we'd hang them and we just put the Christmas ornament there. So I needed something like that. I got a little display stand for the ornaments, and also once again on the Garfield thing.
A lot of Garfield.
Yeah, I found a lot of Garfield Saturday. So once again, this was Saturday. Found Garfield socks here. Not that we needed them, but it was just there, and we thought that was cool. And this was a Stitch also, and these were brand new also here. Just didn't have the cardboard on them, but you have the Stitch eating a pumpkin and Halloween theme with the jack-o'-lanterns. That was cool. That was a fun little stop. $4. There wasn't much there. They had a bunch of tools and stuff like that, and like yard stuff, like little yard ornaments, but nothing that we needed we're able to flip. So some of this is going to be personal keeps, and then we might just flip the apron and maybe this and keep the socks, and that probably just go once again on our shelf in our toy room. But yeah, that was a fun little stop. We'll go ahead and jump into the next one. Okay, we ended up going, before we stopped here at the flea market, we ended up getting this stuff at the flea market, but we ended up stopping at two other yard sales. There wasn't a whole lot there. I ended up picking up a Justin Bieber CD for like 25 cents. She ended up getting some more like aroma type stuff, some more bath soaps and stuff like that. Ended up only spending like less than, it was like $4 for all that other stuff we picked up. I'm not going to show that because, like I said, it's just like, was it Teal's?
Yeah, it was Dr. Teal's, and it was like a gift set and just some soap and some bath stuff.
Yeah, if anything, I probably should have picked up the it was like bath salts and Dr. Teal's soap and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But she got a pretty good deal on that. If anything, I probably should have picked up that safe that I seen there. There was a safe there. I forget the name of the brand of it, but
Honeywell.
Yeah, Honeywell. It was a Honeywell safe, and they were only asking $3 for it. And once I Googled it when I got home, I should have screenshot it. Well, I should have Google imaged it when I was there, because I found out that thing was worth like $100 to like $120, and I could have made some money on that. But I totally skipped on that. I was getting chewed up by mosquitoes, and we just wanted a boogie out of that neighborhood.
Yeah, I mean the mosquitoes were so.
So we went to the flea market, and being Saturday, there wasn't a whole lot up there. We went to our favorite booth. They just opened. She ended up finding these curtains here. For $1 for all, it looks like there's 4 hangers here. So there's 4 sets of curtains here, still in the plastic here. It looks like they got out of the dry cleaners or something. Another set of curtains here for $1. So that was her. We only spent $8 here at this stop. So $8 here at this stop. Ended up finding this. It was already, it says Danforth, and already had engravings on it. So I didn't know if I should have jumped on it or not. But original price on it, it said it was a baby cup, which I think that's just the style of the cup. But it's a pewter cup. And original price at the place was $54 for this. So it was still in the box. I'm probably going to rip all that stuff out and maybe just sell it for like, put it in our booth for like $5 or $10. Ended up getting some little characters here. I'm not sure. I thought this was Loving Family. I'm not sure exactly. I put some comparisons up there. I ended up getting Grover here, a little Sesame Street PVC plastic action figure there. She ended up finding some bars of soap. They were like 50 cents a piece. So yeah. She ended up finding these here. So if you want to, some National Geographic magazines here. It looks like we have 1932 special map supplement, 21 illustrations full color. So yeah, so got that one. We got National Geographic again, 1939. So these are old ones. Supplement of the Atlantic Ocean, and these were $1 a piece. She paid $3 for these three, and special map supplement of Canada. This is 1936. So yeah, some really old National Geographic magazines. They came just like this in the Ziploc bag. They spoke to her, so I'm not sure what they're worth. Like I said, I'll find some comparisons. I'll put them all up there. And then we went in their store, and I ended up buying this Funko Pop Chucky Child's Play. After I Google imaged him when I got home, he's actually supposed to be holding a hatchet. He's missing his hatchet, but for $3, that was a really good deal. He's gonna look great in my display case. I have all different types of accessories I could put in his hand. I think I have a butcher's knife that I could put in his hand, or a pair of scissors instead. Yeah, but I thought that was really cool looking. I don't own any Chucky dolls or anything, so he'll be like the first Chucky doll I own. And then I seen this a couple weeks ago. It was still there. Once again, it was only $3. She gave me a good deal on it because this sword is actually broken. I thought it was supposed to be like that, but I Google imaged it while I was there because I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be like that. And actually, there was a notch in the sword where he's been battling, like battle damage on the sword right there,
and that's exactly where it's broke.
And there was a notch on this sword, and that's exactly where it broke. I guess that's where it was the thinnest, and it just snapped off right there. But she sold me this one for $2, gave me a good deal on it. You got Deadpool, Dinosaur Deadpool, and these two both are going in my own personal collection. So I paid $6 for those, and $8 for the other stuff. It's always a fun stop going there. It's one of our favorite stops when we go to the flea market. Oh yeah, one more thing. We end up also getting this that day. He sold this for $1. He was selling it for 10 at one point. Sorry about that. It looks like it might have been maybe off of Amazon or Amazon return. It was Skip Friday. Monitor, 17-inch.
It's an LED.
Yeah, so I guess it's for maybe computer, or I don't quite know, but go ahead and... Yeah, but for $1, anytime you see stuff like this for $1. Yeah, so okay, here's the front of it right here. Made by Skip Friday, and they said it's a 17-inch monitor. So yeah, I got that for just $1. Thought that was a pretty good deal. And while we're at the flea market, we found some other stuff. Like I said, there wasn't much there. This lady put this in a bag for us. This cost how much?
$3. We're already using one.
$3 for these right here. She likes these Icy Zero water enhancers. This one's mango, and she got me an orange one. They had blue ones and cherry ones before, and they're all sold out of those. Of course, those are the better ones. She had these left over, so we ended up picking those up for $3. And the last thing we ended up picking up at the flea market was this lady had some California raisins, and I know these ain't worth a whole lot. These were promotional Hardee's promotional thing. So it says Hardee's right there, which is a fast food restaurant chain here in America. So yeah, these are vintage, and I have a lot of the Hardee's California raisins already. I don't have the girl. So yeah, this is going to go on the shelf in our toy room. Yeah, so I'm happy to get that one. I'm happy to get all these here. It was a fun weekend. We end up going back to the flea market Sunday, and we'll end up I got that video releasing here next after this one. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys have, that'd be wonderful if you guys go ahead and hit that like button, give us a like. Like like I said, we'll be making more content like this. It's been hot, so there hasn't been a whole lot of flea markets going on. It's just too hot, and a whole lot of yard sales. But it's gonna start cooling down, and there's gonna be a lot more yard sales and flea market footage coming up. We're gonna continue to do this, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. All right.